Hi and welcome, this is Matthias again from J&M with a new tutorial about generating terrains for Unity with the great asset called Gaia. This is a terrain generator. I already imported the asset here in my project and created a new scene. And the first thing we have to do is to import a couple of standard assets, namely the characters, effects, and the environment assets. These assets are needed by the Gaia framework, and so we have to import them before we can proceed. This will take some time. Now, effects, which are important for camera setup. Give us some nice image effects. And after that, the standard assets for environments. For this package, we don't want to include the speed tree because speed tree is already included in the Gaia framework. So we don't want to import it a second time. Okay, now let's proceed. First I want to check if I already created the materials for the trees for the speed tree package, because when you import this the first time you have to generate the materials for the trees. But yes, I already made this, so we can leave this step out. Alright, so let's open the Gaia window here on the window, Gaia, show Gaia manager, or press the Ctrl G button. Then the Gaia window will appear. Okay. Now we want to create a terrain with the Gaia manager. Okay, we press create terrain and show stamper, and here it is, our terrain. Create. But it's a bit flat, so we have to select a so-called stamper. A stamper is a black and white image for which a terrain is generated. So let's select one. Select the stamper and then choose a stamp, a black and white image for our terrain. No, these are not standard stamps. Okay, here is one. You can see it in the preview. This looks pretty cool. But this one, yeah, let's select this one. That's awesome. Okay, and the next step is to press stamp, and here you can see it. Select the preview. Yeah, this looks nice. Okay, and now we want to create some so-called spawners. First I set the main camera here to deferred lighting and add some camera effects, but later on when we add the player we have to do this again because the cameras will change. We don't have our main camera active, we have the camera of our FPS player active. But okay, we'll see later. Now we create the spawners. Press spawn, and this takes some time. I cut this out, and now you can see the end result. There's grass generated and trees, and now we create the player, wind, water, and the main camera, as you see here and as I said, is disabled, and in the Gaia environment we have the FPS player, and he has his own camera attached. And so we have to do this again, these settings for camera effects and for the lighting and so on. No problem. Switch to GX, press set linear default lighting, create camera effects, and I think we will choose an evening scene. So we set an evening light and start the scene. Okay, when we first start, this will take some time again. No problem. We take the time and wait for our environment to be explored. And here we are. You can see the plants, the trees, the shadows, a little bit of fog is added. Really nice. The wind is blowing. Great. And created in, well, 5 minutes? Yeah, about 5 minutes. That's a cool framework. A cool asset to start if you want to create an FPS game. I can highly recommend this. It's a real time saver. So, thanks again for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned. And by the way, in the next tutorial I will show you an asset called Aquas to create realistic water in Unity, and this can be used as an add-on for the Gaia asset. I'm really sure you will like it.